In the silent corners of our industrial world, piles of forgotten denim and worn-out tires lie in the shadows, waiting for a chance to live again. What society discards as mere waste, we see as the raw ingredients for something extraordinary, a legacy of durability hidden beneath the surface of decay. This is the threshold of transformation, where the history of the past meets the precision of the future in a symphony of mechanical rebirth and hope. The machines wake up, their rhythmic vibrations echoing through the halls as we prepare to turn the end of one journey into a brand new start. A single piece of fabric, once worn and abandoned, is chosen to begin its metamorphosis, guided by the steady and precise hands of modern robotics. Every fiber tells a story, and today we begin a new chapter, stripping away the old to reveal the potential for something truly world-class and beautiful. Every great creation begins with a vision of what could be, finding the hidden value in the debris that most people have simply chosen to ignore. We dive deep into the heart of the process, where the first physical change takes place, breaking down the old to build up the magnificent new. The transformation begins with power, as heavy tires are ground into millions of tiny granules, shedding their past form to become something much more versatile. Watch as the rubber falls in a dark, beautiful cascade, a river of recycled potential that will soon become the very soul of a champion's tool. This granular foundation is mixed with secret compounds, adding the strength and resilience needed to endure the intense impact of every professional tennis match played. Under extreme heat, the mixture begins to fuse, glowing with an inner fire as it prepares to be shaped into the perfect core of our ball. Precision molds await the arrival of the heated rubber, standing ready to define the exact dimensions and weight required for a high-performance, professional-grade tennis ball. With a single, decisive movement, the press shapes the rubber, creating the hollow hemispheres that will eventually hold the pressurized air of every winning point. The release of steam marks the birth of these forms, a physical manifestation of the energy and pressure required to turn waste into a masterpiece. Now cooling, these black cores represent the resilient heart of our project, born from tires that once rolled on the road, now destined for glory. Temperature control is vital to ensuring the integrity of the rubber, setting the stage for the next critical step in this fascinating industrial ballet of transformation. A specialized adhesive is applied with microscopic precision, ensuring that when the two halves meet, they will become an unbreakable, singular unit under high pressure. Under intense pressure, the core is sealed, trapping the air inside to provide that perfect, consistent bounce that every professional athlete demands on the court. While the core sets, we turn back to the denim, where heavy machinery begins to tear the fabric apart, releasing the high-quality cotton fibers within. The indigo blue fades as we break the material down to its most basic form, creating a soft, airy cloud of reclaimed cotton and polyester. This fluff is the raw material for our felt, a sustainable alternative that gives new life to the millions of jeans discarded every single year. We wash and refine the fibers until they are pure and ready for their new identity, stripping away the past to prepare for a vibrant future. Then comes the color, a deep dive into a sea of neon yellow dye that will give the tennis ball its iconic and highly visible appearance. The reclaimed denim fibers drink in the pigment, transforming from the dull tones of scrap into the electric, energetic hue of the modern sports world. Through heat and pressure, the fibers are dried and aligned, forming a continuous web of vibrant material that is both soft to touch and incredibly tough. The weaving begins, a high-speed dance of thousands of threads interlacing to create a felt that can withstand the friction of a 100-mile-per-hour serve. Needle-punching technology binds the fibers together, creating a dense, uniform mat that provides the perfect aerodynamic surface for the ball to travel through the air. Under the lens, the complexity of the recycled denim becomes clear, a testament to the engineering that turns old clothing into a high-performance technical textile. A vast sheet of recycled luxury unfolds, ready to be inspected for any imperfection, ensuring that every inch of this fabric meets professional tournament standards. Human expertise and mechanical precision work in tandem, verifying that the density and texture of the felt will provide the ultimate grip on the court. The sheer scale of this operation reflects our commitment to sustainability, proving that recycled materials can compete at the highest levels of global manufacturing excellence. The fabric is pulled taut, moving with purpose toward its final shape, as the journey of the denim and the rubber edges closer to their convergence. This is the final preparation for the fabric, a glowing achievement in material science that bridges the gap between environmental responsibility and peak athletic performance. The cutting begins with surgical precision as the die stamps out the iconic dumbbell shapes that will soon wrap around our recycled rubber cores. Each piece falls with a soft elegance, a perfectly uniform component that carries the DNA of old jeans into the world of professional tennis competition. The pieces move in perfect formation, a visual representation of order and efficiency in a process that breathes new life into the once discarded materials. The black rubber cores, now resilient and strong, march in a perfect line, ready to receive their vibrant yellow coats of recycled denim fiber. A fine, even layer of adhesive is misted onto the core, creating a bond that will hold the felt in place through thousands of high-velocity impacts. With the grace of a master craftsman, a robotic arm lifts the felt, its movements calculated down to the millimeter for a flawless application every time. The first encounter is a moment of perfect alignment, as the soft, yellow fabric begins to embrace the hard rubber heart in a permanent union. The second piece follows, wrapping around the core to complete the transformation, turning a simple rubber sphere into a recognizable icon of the sporting world. Notice the seam, a masterpiece of engineering where the edges meet so perfectly that they seem to disappear into a single, seamless surface of neon. The assembly enters the heat tunnel, where thermal energy will activate the adhesive and permanently fuse the recycled denim to the recycled rubber core. Inside, the materials bond on a molecular level, ensuring that no matter how hard the ball is hit, the layers will never separate or fail. As it emerges and cools, the seam hardens into the characteristic white line, providing the structural integrity and aerodynamic stability that every great ball needs. The balls roll in a playful, rhythmic dance down the assembly line, a vibrant parade of recycled innovation ready for the final stages of perfection. Lasers scan every millimeter, checking for the slightest deviation in shape or texture, because in the world of professional sports, only absolute perfection will do. They gather now, a sea of yellow that started as tires and jeans, proof that a circular economy is not just possible, but brilliantly successful. Now comes the trial of strength, as a mechanical piston subjects the ball to immense pressure to test its internal bounce and structural durability. Under the crush of the press, the ball deforms, showing the incredible flexibility of its recycled materials, absorbing energy without breaking or losing its integrity. Like a true champion, it snaps back instantly, its internal pressure perfectly calibrated to provide the consistent response that players rely on for every shot. Consistency is key, and every ball must bounce to the exact same height, ensuring that the game remains fair and predictable for every single player. The moment of branding arrives as the final mark of quality is prepared to be placed on the surface of our recycled masterpiece. The logo is applied, a badge of honor that signifies the ball's journey from a scrapyard to the most prestigious tennis courts in the world. Clean, sharp, and permanent, this mark represents our promise of quality and our dedication to a greener, more sustainable future for all sports. We test for balance and spin, ensuring the ball flies true and straight, even under the most extreme conditions of professional, high-speed tournament play. A final blast of air cleans the surface, removing any stray fibers and leaving the ball in a state of pristine, velvet-like perfection for the player. Even the tiniest scraps of fiber are reclaimed and recycled, ensuring that our process remains zero waste from the beginning of the line to the end. The result is a thing of beauty, a tactile and visual masterpiece that hides its humble origins behind a facade of high-tech, athletic excellence. Weight is checked to the thousandth of a gram, ensuring that every ball in every can feels exactly the same in the palm of your hand. The diameter is verified with digital precision, confirming that the ball is a perfect sphere, ready to slice through the air with aerodynamic grace. In the reflection, we see the culmination of our efforts, a shining example of how technology can harmonize with the needs of our fragile planet. Approved and certified, these balls are now ready to leave the factory and enter the arena, where they will fulfill their ultimate competitive destiny. The final stage begins as empty cans move into position, ready to be filled with the fruits of our labor and the spirit of innovation. Three balls, three stories of rebirth find their home in the can, a small package that carries a huge impact for the future of our world. The vacuum seal locks in the pressure, preserving the performance of the recycled materials until the very moment they are needed on the court. The iconic pop of the can is the sound of a new beginning, the release of potential that was once just a pile of scrap denim. We transition from the industrial heat of the factory to the golden light of the court, where the real magic is about to happen. The athlete feels the texture, the grip of the recycled denim felt, and the familiar solid weight of the ball in their hand before the serve. The impact is immense, yet the ball holds its shape, carrying the force of the serve with a strength born from its industrial, recycled past. It flies with purpose, a symbol of what we can achieve when we stop seeing waste and start seeing the limitless possibilities of our imagination. From the shadows of the scrapyard to the glory of the center court, this is the journey of the rebirth of denim and rubber. Every ball we create is a step toward a cleaner world, where our love for the game and our love for the planet go hand in hand. Join us in this mission. Together we can turn the debris of today into the victories of tomorrow. Thank you for choosing a sustainable future. If you enjoy learning about factory operations, manufacturing technology, industrial innovation, and behind-the-scenes production processes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Your support helps us continue bringing you fascinating factory tours, engineering insights, and manufacturing stories from around the world. We truly appreciate every like, comment, and subscription because it motivates us to create even more high-quality content for you. Wishing you success, productivity, and continuous growth in your work and daily life. May every day bring new opportunities, fresh ideas, and achievements worth celebrating. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next factory adventure. Stay safe, stay inspired, and see you in the next video.